Ever dreamed of making those perfect, glossy eclairs you see in fancy Parisian bakeries? Well, today, I'm going to show you how to do just that, right in your own kitchen. It might seem intimidating, but I promise, with a few key tips, you'll be piping like a pro. Let's get started. First up, the heart of the eclair, the choux pastry, or pâté, a choux. This is where the magic begins. In a saucepan, we're going to combine water, milk, butter, a pinch of sugar, and a little salt. We'll bring this to a rolling boil. The key here is to make sure the butter is completely melted before it boils. Once it's boiling, take it off the heat and dump in all of your flour at once. Yes, all of it. Grab a wooden spoon and stir like you mean it. It will look like a lumpy mess at first, but keep stirring vigorously. After about a minute, a smooth ball of dough will form. Now, put the pan back on low heat and continue to cook the dough for another 2 minutes, stirring constantly. This step is crucial. It dries out the dough, which is what helps the eclairs puff up beautifully in the oven. You'll know it's ready when a thin film forms on the bottom of the pan. Now, transfer the hot dough to a mixing bowl. Let it cool for about 5 minutes. We need to cool it down so we don't cook the eggs when we add them. Once it's lukewarm, start adding your beaten eggs, one at a time. This is the most important part. Make sure each egg is fully incorporated before adding the next. The dough will look like it's separating, but trust the process. Keep mixing, and it will come back together. The final consistency should be smooth, glossy, and thick enough to hold its shape. A good test is to lift your spatula. The dough should form a V shape as it drops off. Time to pipe. Get a piping bag ready, with a large star or round tip. Fill the bag with your beautiful choux pastry. On a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, pipe straight, even logs about 5 inches long. Make sure to leave some space between them, as they will expand. A great trick for straight eclairs is to lightly dust the parchment paper with powdered sugar before piping. This helps prevent them from sticking and gives them a crispier bottom. Before they go into the oven, lightly brush the tops with an egg wash. This will give them that gorgeous golden brown shine. Bake them in a preheated oven. Start hot to get that initial puff. Then lower the temperature to let them dry out and become crisp. And whatever you do, do not open the oven door for the first 20 minutes. The sudden drop in temperature will make them collapse, and all our hard work will be for nothing. Once they're golden and feel light, take them out and immediately poke a small hole in each end. This releases the steam and prevents them from getting soggy inside. Let them cool completely on a wire rack. While they're cooling, let's make a simple, classic pastry cream. Whisk together egg yolks, sugar, and cornstarch until pale and smooth. Heat some milk with a vanilla bean until it's just about to simmer. Then, slowly pour the hot milk into the egg mixture while whisking constantly. This is called tempering, and it stops the eggs from scrambling. Pour everything back into the saucepan and cook over medium heat, whisking non-stop until it thickens into a rich, luscious cream. Transfer it to a bowl. Press plastic wrap directly onto the surface to prevent a skin from forming, and chill it completely. Once both the shells and the cream are cool, it's time to fill our eclairs. You can either slice them in half lengthwise or fill them from the holes we poked earlier using a small piping tip. Be generous with the filling. Finally, the glorious chocolate glaze. Simply melt some good quality dark chocolate with a touch of butter until it's smooth and glossy. Dip the top of each filled eclair into the chocolate, letting any excess drip off. Let the glaze set, and there you have it, perfect. Homemade classic eclairs that look and taste like they came straight from a French patisserie. I hope you enjoyed this journey into French pastry. Give it a try, and don't forget to share your creations with me. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more delicious recipes. Happy baking!